Gen G, their bot lane is going to be tested, and coming into today's series, I thought that the best way to beat Gen G is to attack this bot lane, and Fnatic seems to have come in with that game plan.
Yeah, there is already that ghost popped by Jun. Razork's going to turn up. Not a lot of information there. The flash forward from Lahens, but already that's first blood going over to FaZe. Razork just a little bit too late on it.
Looking for an angle here.
Yeah, the flash not quite up and available. There he is. He finds the ulti. The Valkyrie forward, and it's all too easy. There's a chance of corruption here towards the bottom side. It is going to be answered with a Fate's Call, but already Lahens down incredibly low. Equalizer just thrown out to stop them from going too far forward, but FaZe is the one flashing away. Harpoon going to connect, second one going to land there as well. There's the flash forward from Noah, but not quite enough damage. And Gen G will be able to make the great escape. Oh, really? His humanoid comes down. Lands trying to burn him, but it's not going to work. Seismic shot lands. It's a double kill for the Talia. And now Chovy will punish him, but he gives him the thumbs up.
But a good response from Chovy as Canyon sets his eyes on top.
Yeah, Keen still tanking up the turret here, so not exactly an optimal play, but Canyon's going to turn up as well. Oh, there's the Glacial Prison. Hextech Ultimatum does come down. He gets the shield as well as Keen. Trying to land it. Canyon was tanking up the turret, but the hook shot.
Start the chase that. We're back to life.
Lahens, what are we doing there? Cyclone's going to come on through, and he is really dead. We're going to have to...
This team is playing through the map, and...
Oh dear, that's a flash over the wall from Lahens, and I don't even think he needs...
Humanoid in some danger.
Once again, a Valkyrie forward as the arrow is going to connect onto Chovy. They're now trying to turn it around. Canyon here, but maybe he's a bit too late. As Chovy holding onto the flash, and he decides he's not going to use it. Now Razork with the Cyclone. Noah is just going to be jumped on by the Sejuani, but he says thank you very much.
The Dragon, they're going to be happy with that.
Yeah, mid lane control does go to Gen G here for now as Oscar in off to the side. Razork just burning down though, and there is no support. FaZe is going to cleanse, finds the auto in the end.
With their siege, I think that would be a scary thing for them to have.
Keen's on a pretty nice flank angle here. The equalizer's brilliant as well, and he finds two with the shove forward. Canyon's going to take down Jun to start this one off, and Humanoid is just thrown into the blender. Noah follows, and this is just a wash. Gen G.
Gonna look for a steal.
Yeah, they do manage to get the ward over as Hex Gates are being taken. There's an arrow in there. He's in the pit. It goes down so low, and it's secured by the Rend. Gen G take down the Monkey as well, and they'll secure themselves a Baron. Oscar in, and he is going to be dessert here for Gen G, as there's nothing he can do by himself.
And the Baron, these turrets are going to fall.
Oh dear, Humanoid, he's going to be put into the prison, and Chovy finds the rocket. And that might just be it, as Razork with the Cyclone, able to get over there with the decoy as well. But I just don't know whether it's going to be enough. The base is about to be broken open with the man advantage. Gen G should be able to get more than one inhibitor. In fact, this top inhibitor turret goes down, and there's much more in it than that.
A single fight was all it took, and they're looking for another.
Yeah, there's the all-out from Keen. He might just be taken down here. A couple of turrets might be too much for him. Never mind. He's just able to walk it off. FaZe is the one that dies, but the Nexus is going to follow suit, and the LCK's #1 seed will take game one.
Yeah, I think the big thing for me is as we look at the gold graph, right, we were talking about how close it was, how Fnatic did find a few good...
But yeah, Chovy's Aurelion Salt in the finals in particular, even in their losses, was incredibly impactful. Specifically though, Canyon on the Kazakhs, for those that didn't get to watch the LCK finals, he brought it out specifically against the Xin Zhao. It's just perfectly set up.
He dies on top of Humanoid. That's the first blood going over to Canyon in a solo kill.
He's evolving!
And did he actually just evolve? Was that just a full animation that he's pulled off here? These spinning axes doing a lot of work. Stand aside, going to connect there as Jun's knocked up into the sky. A few of these axes landing, but no, offering a fair bit of damage back. But now, Canyon makes his way in. Oh my god! FaZe just executes him with the ultimate. As far as the laning phase, but I think that Oscar's going to have a tough time as Lahens, that's a dangerous time. Evan and Flo going to come down. Oh, Noah!
Just gives them enough information to keep track.
Oh, there's a flash onto Chovy. He is immediately going to flash away though, and then just flies. Has to do that in a straight line though, as now Razork's on top of him. Dangerous time here for the Dragon, and he's taking...
They can cover. Oh no, the TP interrupted.
Oh dear, there's the all-out. That's a big ride for Humanoid. Now trying to get himself out of there. He flashes before the tidal wave gets there, but Keen, he's gone all out, and he's going to be able to take out Humanoid. They'll grab Razork as well.
This is, Noah bashing in.
Oh, Canyon going to get spotted here as Humanoid comes from beneath him. And now this bug going to have to run away. Does use the ultimate, now has to flash. Does get back to Lahens, who does have some heals, but there is the flick back. And if he finds his keeper's verdict, it could be absolutely massive. Now the Poppycopter is spinning. Keen taking so much damage though. Chovy finds the ultimate. They throw away the Draven. That's a lot of damage missing, but Keen finds the pushback. It's just not going to quite be enough. He's so tanky. And in comes FaZe now with these axes. And with the Draven turning up, I think it's now going to
level of the patience that they play.
Well, we're straight into another team fight here as it's a great bubble onto Oscar. And Noah manages to take down Canyon here. Genji now a man down. Can they still keep fighting though is the question. What Fnatic want here in this moment. Keen now dashing forward. Pace has to get himself out though. Throwing a few of these axes around. He does still have that ulti as the all-out does come on through. Razork gonna use it to try and get on top of Lehens, but he doesn't quite get there. He's now able to get out, and now the teleport's coming forward from Fnatic. The exhaust to make sure that damage is mitigated, and Jun takes down the dragon. Now Fnatic.
Noah actually having... Oh, again?
Yeah, jumped on immediately. Is going to be able to go stealth and look to get himself out, but Razork's just going to be able to lock him down. Thanks to
the Canyon, but they did have to commit the shockwave and the flash from Razork. Keen. A wall that stands in the way.
Yeah, continuing just to walk towards them. My God, the damage as the skies descend onto Fnatic here. Keen just wandering forward. He'll find the Q onto Razork, and now Chovy is flying down. Noah's going to be executed, but Chovy will suffer the same fate. FaZe is just popping off though, throwing these axes left, right, and center, and no one is answering the Draven. There are too many threats for them to deal with.
And the man got a finals MVP because
yeah, at least 5 people.
So 3 good, 5 not good.
Yeah, not
All
good.
Right, okay.
That is a large ultimate here from Chovy, but Oscar once again makes his way back in. Canyon should just be squashed, but he's able to leap his way out, and the culling Humanoid will find a shockwave as Keen is going to W through it. Now this is the 1v3 that we were talking about. Can Razork actually get in here, make it a 1v4 because Noah is in so much trouble. He gets queued back, and there's the 4th man to make sure Keen can't get it done. Finding more and more of these W's from Canyon, and now the fight has broken out. Keen finds 3 as he dives forward, absorbs and exhaust as well. This time, Jun's able to get himself out though, and it's 1.
So if Fnatic actually... Oh, Canyon, are you dead again?
He might just be. He's going to have to flash away, but there's the dive forward. Humanoid's going to grab it once again. Can they actually get a kill back though as they keep them down? Yeah, Chovy does manage to find it here as the skies descend onto Fnatic. The knockups were massive, but it's going to connect onto Keen here as well. The 2-man Q is going to connect also as now Razork diving on forward, being an absolute hero. Canyon this time, he is a big threat, and Fnatic's health bars are so incredibly low. It's a double for the Dragon, and I think Genji, it's been a couple of fights for Fnatic, but this time Genji have found one themselves.
Oh, Oscar trying to stay alive for as long as possible because the mid lane highway is open. The minions in the previous play, they take it as, do not step up to me with the teleport. I don't know if they have the wave.
All right, Canyon looking for an opportunity here. And Noah's just going to kill him.
Still down, and as you rightly said, that's usual. Lehens is gone as well.
Yeah, Whirling Death is there, but pays. So hard for him to walk up as this Drake getting taken down so incredibly low. There's the Keeper's Verdict. That's going to get rid of the Dragon. And that is a 3rd Cloud Drake here for Fnatic. Whirling Death not finding any value here. And now the dash forward from Razork. Keen finds 3 as well on his side of the fight. And he's going to take another 1v5. Chovy has to go golden to avoid the shockwave. The Cassante taken down once again, but Humanoid is going to follow suit. And they're in the Thunderdome, gentlemen. And this Dragon is just breathing hell down on top of them. Canyon off to the side, waiting for his moment. And breathing goes the Dragon. They'll take their chances with the bug, but the Draven is too scary. Definitely go toe-to-toe with Genji. The inevitability of this big old Celestial Dragon in the mid lane, certainly a problem, as Genji will finish off the Nexus with an ulti.
Too tardy in terms of specifically, I want to say patience. That for me is absolutely the name of the game for Fnatic, and it has been.
And we also know, like we already knew, and I think that Genji also already knew that the lane swap was coming, but Fnatic do have a very powerful bottom lane, so I don't necessarily, like, it looked at the beginning of the draft like it's Genji that had the pressure on them to swap, and why this Sion is so incredibly powerful as he does charge up the Q. That is going to be the go button, and there is first blood going over to FaZe.
Where the Sion just kept getting dived. It was Fnatic diving the Sion. Oscar's very familiar with this.
Yeah, level 2 now, but he's still so incredibly squishy. The flash has to come out here from Canyon. As this jungle is not the greatest. As stay out of the way, avoid death, even though we saw that burst damage was absolutely massive. There's a flash from Jun, though. Immediate cleanse from Paze, just to stop that slow from coming on through. And yeah, the bubble is now down, and Paze should be taken out. That is the shutdown onto Noah and Fnatic.
This looks like a dive to me, boys.
Oh yeah. 4 versus 2 here, but Noah taking too much, and he will be taken out. Paze answered as well, but a 1-for-1 is not what Fnatic were looking for still. Lehen should be taken out here, and it's a double kill for Humanoid.
Covering around bot.
That's a flash onto Noah, the tidal wave to layer the CC, and Lehen's bubbles him to death.
Oh, the confidence from Canyon there, knows that Noah doesn't have his flash because of the earlier mishaps. Chovy!
Take your dragon for a walk, and Chovy's gonna be wiped out. Razork's the one that picks up the kill, and now Paze in a bit of trouble himself, although it is just Jun. And now looking for a little bit more. The culling is going to come on through, and even with the barrier.
Accidentally takes it. Oh, Humanoid doesn't have his flash.
Yeah, Keen coming down once again. The Contempt coming on through as now Humanoid trying to run his way out. Does try to be a little bit tricky, but they found the right one, and that is going to be the kill going over to the Vayne.
The full grubs. I don't know if that alone is enough as Arrow.
It is just going to hit him. He just walked into it. There are still minions here available, though, and he just dashes out of the way. Great ulti from Oscar, though, and Humanoid gets in there, takes down the Lucian. And that is a killing spree now for Humanoid, or at least close to, as Lehens has to tidal wave, and is now looking to try and speed himself up with the Tidecaller's blessing. No flash available, though, now, and it's Razork just trying to stop Canyon from getting down here, but Keen, he wants it. Oscar might be able to get out, but Razork gonna have to die for his sins. As it turns out, that's going to
be able to TP back into the fight. Unfortunately for him, there wasn't enough Lehens.
Oh my god, okay, he just pops like a balloon. That is Chains of Corruption, but a great Captain Jack here from Paze, as he does manage to get out of the way of the piercing arrows. Well, the flash forward from Humanoid. Oh, no! Not quite able to get the kill yet. He misses the chain, and they go 1-for-1. And now the skies are descending onto Noah once more. He'll be taken out also, and now it's Chovy just flying towards Jun, who is going to be
a really good game plan against Lehens.
Yeah, and that is a great interruption, but the ulti comes down. Chovy doesn't even look at the explosions, but now Humanoid finds the backline once again. The chains will connect, and he will grab the execution, but he's going to have to sacrifice himself forward. And now Chovy going to get knocked up on the back end. I thought maybe it'd be his moment, but now Keen making his way in. The Condemn into the wall. The Xin Zhao's dead, and I think Keen may just be able to wipe the rest of this one. Double 80 carries chasing after this.
Silly as we see Humanoid maybe in trouble.
Yeah, continuing to get silly, but Razork is going to be here. Humanoid just going to turn it, and they just wipe out Keen. Still, Canyon's pretty dangerous, but now it's Oscar turning up, and this is 1 versus 3. I don't think that you're going to take that one, Canyon. The chain, he just takes Bristle.
They look like they're having fun. Like, can we do that too?
Like, are we allowed to do that? Well, I guess the answer is yes, as Keen going to take down Humanoid. This guy's descend on a Razork, and he is just in a blender. The double bubble was almost there, but the flashes going to come through here from both of the archers on the side of Fnatic.
The farm just hasn't been there for him.
Oh dear. Oscar, well, he's very, very tanky. Good sidestep on the bubble there as well. He's just looking for the opportunity. Lehen's going to spend some time in the sky.
Doesn't have TP, remember. This could be a good fight opportunity for Fnatic.
Yeah, they're all just taking the Hex Gates over. All 4 of them. Oscar on the bottom side of this fight, but now he's 1v1 against Paze. Dashes his way out. Good tidal wave onto the bubble. Going to connect as well, but where's the follow-up? It's the Dragon.
4 versus 5.
Yeah, and Humanoid's clone gonna come on through. They're taking more base gates. Keen doesn't care. He's taking down a...
Get it, but one more wave as... Oh!
Arrow gonna connect. And Humanoid able to catch up. The Vayne should just explode. Just another spell is necessary here as the Ghost, the tumble, and he's looking to get himself out. There's the teleport coming in, and Keen's now turning around. Chovy is just flying after Humanoid. And I think they've saved to the Herald, and then really does not want to do that. The ulti comes down once again from Chovy, knocks up 2, but Razork now going to try and go for the counter engage. Humanoid gets in amongst it as well, as Keen is his target, and he can understand why. The culling just softens up everyone, though, and now Fnatic has to get out. That burst damage, just absurd. And the flash forward from Paze, he does not want to be executed, and he will not, because Humanoid is now dead. Noah suffering the same fate. Keen just doing some Vayne things here in the middle of the team fight, and Noah
Somehow Noah has a bounty.
All right, well, there's another ulti to connect.
And there
Noah
it goes.
is very dead. That bounty that you were talking about immediately collected.
So glad you spotted it, Vanny.
And,
Otherwise, you might not have known.
And now Chovy once again breathing, but Humanoid wants to stop that. He's going to have to get out of there, though. Good crescent guard from Razork to keep his distance from Gen G. But they are still bearing down on them. And now Keen's running amok. Once again, he gets into position, but the chain is fantastic. They've got too many threats, though, and it's now Pays that dives on. Manages to kill both of the solo laners. And I think that should be Baron here for Gen G. The fact that Pays has stepped up so much in comparison to his previous domestic performances. But now, speaking of stepping up, that is not what you want to be doing as Oscar, and he is going to be taken out here by Chovy. Another kill under his belt, and the skies descend onto Fnatic once again. Razork, as Keen is just getting things done, that should be the execution, and Humanoid's able to take down Canyon, but he's sacrificing himself for it. The 1-for-1. They might be okay with it. I guess he's going to take something, but I think, yeah, Keen is just taking names and turrets all across this map. He just presses up on Nico as they're looking to move further forward in the upper bracket here at MSI. The LCK first seed proving they look like exactly that.
A dominant game 3 from Gen G as they cement themselves as one of the favorites for MSI.
Much more of the traditional Gen G style where they slow down the game. Not much slowing down. I don't know how many deaths.
A lot of the things that top do really well are not necessarily always apparent. I think sometimes they don't get enough credit.